Slight change of venue this morning. My brother and his family are here and everybody else is still sleeping, so I'm in the man cave doing my taping this morning.
I am a publisher, writer, editor, daughter, sister, auntie, dog mom, and many other things, including currently a cancer patient. But I am not a doctor or medical professional of any sort. What you are about to watch is an episode of my journey through cancer. I'm sharing my adventure with you in hopes that you'll find something here that's comforting and maybe even inspiring. This video is not intended to provide any sort of diagnosis or treatment plan. Please go talk with your doctor for professional medical advice.
Farrah Fawcett and I are very different people. I don't have lavish, lush, blonde locks. I've never dated Ryan O'Neal. And so far, I haven't died of anal cancer. More about that later in the video. This week brought a bit of irritation. I was supposed to have a bone density test this week, but the machine that's required to do the test is a traveling machine, meaning that it travels to different venues within the healthcare system that I belong to. And it couldn't make the trip to where I was supposed to have the test this week. So that test was scrapped. I'm very much looking forward to having this particular test. The last time I took a bone density test was, I think, about 5 years ago. After I broke my hip, and then just previous to that, I had, in another accident, broken my tibia. And so we took the test to find out why I was breaking bones, and which concerned me because all my life through the decades, I've been fairly consistent about, taking calcium supplements and doing weight-bearing exercise that are things that are supposed to help you keep your bone health. As it turned out, my bones were healthy 5 years ago, and I had just had 2 freak accidents. Now, I have a little more urgency about taking the test now because both chemo and radiation do damage to your bones. And I am eager to find out what has happened to my bones and to start doing the things that will make them as healthy as they can be again. I also feel a bit of urgency about the tests because I've been watching my mother deteriorate with osteoporosis over the past few years, and watched her break bones over really minor mishaps. It's really as if she's made of glass, and I'm eager to do what I can to not be as fragile as she is right now. But speaking of Mom, she's had a really big week. My brother and his family are here visiting from California, and we have been spending some quality time with Mom. And I think it's all making her fairly exhausted, but very, very glad.
Other people all hunting, so we were just out of place.
Right.
So, but it's a blessing because it's so much better
Totally.
staying in our house. So.
No, I when I worked for Coors during law school, I got a
Aiden?
few salespeople in trouble.
Are you staring at the ceiling?
No.
Very much so.
Like I was finishing their routes by noon.
What's up there?
And,
Some glass,
yeah, well, at one point one of them said, you gotta stop this.
glass and beans.
You should go over and look at the koi fish.
I will.
Cool. My name's
Yeah.
Aiden.
David?
Aiden.
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 Aiden. How
Aiden.
do you spell it?
Aiden.
Oh, Aiden, okay.
Yeah.
I'll remember, now you're coming back tomorrow.
I just had to get this on.
He has a date tomorrow.
He has a date tomorrow. Look at these koi. I got the gray one on. That tail on that gray one is amazing.
Cool.
In other news, I was finally able to get my third COVID booster this week. I had to delay getting the booster because of chemo, because chemo drugs in your system will actually just kill the COVID vaccine and it won't do any good. But my doctor said, yes, go ahead and get the COVID vaccine this week. So I marched on down to the local pharmacy, and the pharmacist gave me my jab. And just my arm is still a little sore, but that's the only side effect I've ever really had from a COVID vaccine or booster. So I'm really grateful to have that in my system, because when your system is fragile from having cancer and undergoing treatment, you really don't want to top it off with COVID or anything else you can avoid. So that's done. I also this week had an appointment with my gynecologist. This is an important doctor for women who have been through anal cancer to see at this point after treatment. Anal cancer treatment, as I assume, many cancers that deal with radiation to the pelvic area particularly have intimate side effects. I have gone over some of those side effects, touched on them in a sort of safe for work way, if you will. But I think it's important for women particularly who are going through this to know what they can expect from the treatment. And so I really wanted to be able to say more. On the other hand, it just feels not appropriate to put it all out there, to lay it bare, so to speak, on a platform like YouTube, which is so public. So what I've done is I've started a Patreon channel where I will be going into more detail about the more intimate aspects of the side effects that one can expect from treatment. At this point, I feel comfortable with this extra layer of privacy that I will have in Patreon rather than on YouTube, going into these side effects. So at the same time, I've kept the cost to join Patreon, to join Future Cancer Survivor Patreon account low. It's $3 a month, which is the lowest that Patreon recommends that you start your tiers on. It will include, it's pretty basic, some exclusive content around women recovering from anal cancer and anal cancer treatment. And if you decide to join up, don't forget to leave your address so I can send you a personal thank you note for being a part of it. Additionally, any profits that come from the channel will be directed to the Farrah Fawcett Foundation. She didn't get through her bout with anal cancer, but her foundation is doing really important work into research about anal cancer and other HPV-related cancers. So it feels good to be able to support that. And if you're interested in signing up, that's what you will be supporting as well. So, I started the Patreon channel. Let's see how it goes. I've linked to the foundation below, as well as to the Patreon channel in the description. As a last note, I am still going to be posting totally free access weekly content on this YouTube channel. And I do have upcoming in the next couple weeks what I think is a really, really exciting announcement to make. So stay tuned for that. And in the meantime, have a good week. Thank you for watching. I'm gonna go see if the rest of my family's up and if I can make some breakfast for them now.
If you liked this video, don't forget to give it a like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Also, don't forget to call your senators and your congresspeople to demand universal health care, and most importantly, don't forget to vote.